What's good? It's your boy ATC. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you fucking with my content. You feel me? And this time we got Bleach, episode 26, 1,000-Year Blood War, review, wrap up. Let's get started. Episode start off where we left off, and it's cracking. Yhwach and Ichibe face off, and we see Ichigo and them on the way too. They can feel it, but he didn't gave the Stern Ridders the extra power up, and now he ready to stand on business with Ichibe. And it's basically a face-off. Stern Ridders versus the Royal Guard versus Yhwach versus Ichibe. And the Soul King just watching all this shit. We see Namaya get shot right through by the X-Axis member. And he tell him it ain't a bullet. It's the force that penetrates anything between him and the target. And he basically tell him, why don't y'all line up single file so I can get to work on your ass. Chitara take up Namaya real quick and web this man back tip-top in seconds. It was like some type of web food or something. Shit, I don't know. Tenjiro block his ass with the sunlight beam so he can't take no shots. Namaya back up and ready to go, so they ready to get to the shits now. Like, really, you thought we was finna just let you get up in the royal palace like that? So Kiryu puts the tree fortress back up, force expansion jutsu shit, and they start getting it cooking. The Valkyrie stab a puppet, and then Chitara like, nah, caught your ass, and get to working on his ass with the needle and the thread type shit. He ain't really taking it serious though, but she like, I'm finna shut your ass up and web that mouth shut. Kiryu, she facing off against the little shadow motherfucker that look like a little Final Fantasy character and shit with that hood on with the dark face. She facing off him, the little Kingdom Hearts character, and she hit his ass with the force attacks and New Growth, and he blocking them motherfuckers. Tenjiro pulled a blood water pool to work on D, and you already know that's a bad matchup for him anyway. Tenjiro and him, like you already know he finna cook his ass. Namaya trying the one with the scope again. The X, the marks the spot, dead shot, he trying him again. Ichibe start going head to head back with Yhwach, talking about like, shit, you lucky you ain't at full string, because I would have really made you look bad in front of the homies at motherfucking full string, so you best be glad that I cut you down half the size. And basically like he talking that shit to him. He get to throwing them lightning bolts at Yhwach, but he blocking him with the Reshi force field. Then he do a secret Hado number 3 and summons the angry man from up the street. Lightning type shit, zapping at Yhwach, bursting the motherfucking Reshi shield. Ichibe up close and personal, choking his man, big hand style. Yhwach got what it looked like a data breach, and it come all up on his arm. He like talking about some, you shouldn't have touched me. Like, nigga got the virus, you shouldn't have touched me. He got the shit. Like from The Last of Us or some shit. But Ichibe break that shit. Sriracha flying, Kool-Aid flying, fucking whatever you want to call it. This motherfucking shit was squirting. That nigga was leaking. Do you hear me? Then Ichibe get to reading them rights to him again. Not only have you trespassed by trying to pass by an OG player like me, but you didn't that's not even enough. Now I got to punish that ass. And they get to clash, and then he throws some ink on his blade. Yhwach get to talking shit, saying he can replace any name cut in half, but he bamboozled as shit when he can't even say the word sword again. Flips back over to Valkyrie and Chitara, and they going head to head, but she didn't put that needle up in it, but he popped that shit out, like right up out his chest type shit, like a thumbtack or something. Kiryu, she having troubles with the Shadow Wing, man, and got her ass exhausted into her other form. Now she ain't even real big no more. She done went to the other form, like, cause she using up so much of her power. Tenjiro ends up underestimating D, and he get behind him and hit his ass with a bow and arrow up close. Namaya make X take the shot, cause he like, shit, if I get in front of Yhwach while they up there battling, if I get in front of him with the shot, it's gotta go over there and hit him too. But it don't. It ended up fucking him up in the process. Then it jumped right back over to Yhwach. He trying to steal Ichibe powers and turn his ass into Whitebeard with the all white look. And so he ended up taking the ink from him, and he tried to burn him with the fire and the ink together. Then we see the Quincy's, they get to talking that shit. They like, y'all supposed to be the strongest of all the court guard squads. Like, what the fuck? Then the Maya, he pop up, he like, shit, we ain't even used the power of one court guard squad. What you talking about? Everybody get up and choose Chitara to make the kill on all of them. So she got the kill order. So they kill themselves, and then Chitara explains just one of them overdoing it in battle could cause the heaven and the earth to shake of all four worlds. Like, they true swords have been hidden. They done broke the blood oath, and they ready to get some shit cracking now. And since they didn't did it, like, basically, from my understanding, is like all the power is gonna go into one of them. I mean, basically. And she activated her Bankai, and we see Thread and Needle, and the whole place looking like the scene off of Wanted with the writing machine and shit. It looked like that, but like threads, needles, like the whole place is covered in colorful tapestry and art. It's crazy. And they can literally feel that shit throughout each world. Ichigo, they on their way up. They felt it. Shunsui and them at the bottom. Ichigo's dad and Uryu's dad, they feeling that shit. Then she get to doing that chant. Thumb, thumb, rattle, rattle. She chant that shit. Unrevealing one Hank. Those who gaze upon the might X. And this motherfucker, he get put into a room with all the, like I said, the tapestries coming down on the wall. And his eyes everywhere. So the X dude, he ends up shooting shit, right? Shooting holes in himself whole time. So unrevealed one Hank, he gone. Unrevealed two Hanks. The D, the one he shit, gaze upon D, get a bunch of steel blades like in a room, turn into like everything turns into it. So first his foot, like some needles go through his foot, and then next thing you know, like it falls on top of him, basically like it closes him up into a box to be sealed forever, is how it says it. Unrevealed three Hanks, bow to black sand, and it swallow up the little black gremlin. So I was like, yeah, take his ass down with the quicksand. What the fuck? Unrevealed four Hanks, the Valkyrie, he got frozen up, but I'm already knowing they ain't like necessarily dead though, cause just how when it froze him, it didn't necessarily freeze up the wings too with the power up. It just froze the body. The wings with the power still there. You feel me? It say unrevealed five Hanks, Hashwall, he get burnt up or gotta fight some flames until he die type shit. So yeah, I don't know. It ain't really show him get crispified, so he ain't crispified yet. And unrevealed six Hanks was like, wow, I thought they was gonna do some crazy shit to Uryu. I ain't gonna lie to you, but they ain't do nothing but look like it just like took his powers or something like that. Like, ugh. I thought something extra was gonna happen right there. I ain't gonna count. I was like, oh, it's just gonna take his powers, make him weak. He's gonna drop the knee. Like, what the fuck? But basically, it just looked like they got sucked up and it turned their ass in the wall tapestry, basically. And then we go back over to Ichibe, and he didn't got that black back. And anytime he swiped the brush and released Oichi or Uichi Munji, all the black dead or living all becomes his, and he covered in that ink again. Basically, he didn't got his powers back. You feel me? And that's the way he got it, was like throughout all the living or dead things like that contain the ink or whatever. But he's covered all in the ink again, and he's drenched in it, and he say, you must be humiliated. You know what I'm talking about? He finna give him a new name. He activated his Bankai and explained anything it paint over can be given a new name. So he get this nigga you watch, or you about Black Ant as a name. What did you say, brother? I was like, hold on now. Black Ant, what you mean by that? But yes, he gives him the name Black Ant, and then you watch, basically says like he couldn't imagine, like he got something he finna say or something he got up his sleeve before he can't talk no more. But he's saying he couldn't imagine. And then Ichibe tell him, shit, you gonna pay for killing all those Soul Reapers and be crushed like the black ant you is. And he stomped down to the floor, big ass foot energy, and he come crushing out the sky, slamming out the sky. And as he's falling out the sky again this time, like I said, Bigfoot energy, he clap his hands together like boom and smash his ass like for the final blow type shit. So that was kind of crazy. The disrespect he gave this man, he calls him the king of all the bugs. And as Ichibe, or excuse me, as you watch it's falling down, Ichibe jumped down in front of the seal. And that's the end of the episode. That the last episode, like I said, of this season. Thoughts on the episode? Episode was fire, man. I rated like an 8.5 out of 10. You know what I'm talking about? It was fire as hell though, but damn, I was wanting to see more content on like the fights. I thought it was gonna be something crazy for Uryu. He ain't got no punishment yet. I feel like that's crazy. But yeah, I wanted to see a little bit more of the fights, but that didn't take nothing from this episode. The episode was still amazing. I still thoroughly enjoyed the episode. I hope you enjoyed the episode. This season was whole fire in general. The craziest fight that I would say that is happening in this season that I really enjoyed was the Kenpachi fight. That was crazy, where he was fighting a dude with the imagination, imagining things. Yeah, that was probably one of the craziest episodes that I've seen, that I really enjoyed, that I thought was fire as hell during this Bleach season. Real talk. And also, something else too I wanted to mention. But let me know down in the comments what episodes that you thought were the best ones out of this season, or what part of this episode you really enjoyed, and how you feeling about Ichibe with the black ant towards you about. But yeah, also another thing I did want to mention too is we did get some information regarding to Bleach might having a console game coming, and man, I'm super excited. You know what I'm talking about, because the last time they had a Bleach game for the console was probably 2013, and because I'm not talking about that one that they ported over from the mobile phone to, no, we're not talking about that. We're talking about that one that came out on PS3. That was like somewhat open world. I don't even know how you would necessarily describe it. It was somewhat open world though, but like, you know, I knew a couple people that played it. They said it was cool. They enjoyed it. But yeah, man, it's best about time that we get us a new console game, bro. I'm ready to enjoy one. Some of the homies, he was saying 2D fighting shit. I'd like to see that. That would be cool. Anything really. It's just time we get one. Especially being a Bleach fan like that, I want to see another Bleach fighting game join the scene. So y'all let me know down in the comment section how y'all are feeling about that. How you're feeling about the season. Like I said, all the leaks. I'm gonna be doing Burn the Witch as well. So stay tuned for that. We're gonna be doing some reviews over Burn the Witch, because I thought Burn the Witch was fucking amazing. So I definitely want to check that out. And yeah, man, as always, one love, two peace, and we out. Till next time, you dig? For sure.